My third great-grandmother actually was a slave at Decatur House in Washington, D.C., and her brother is Charles Syphax, who actually was a slave here on Arlington National Cemetery property. And we go way back in terms of their connections to Mount Vernon and the local area here. Charles actually was a dower slave at Martha Washington's estate at Mount Vernon. We believe he was born about 1791. He basically became kind of a support footman for George Washington Parke Custis. As a young man, he actually was living on the estate with his grandparents, and he inherited Arlington estate once Martha died in 1802. About 1802, we believe that he actually had relations with a slave, Airy Carter, another dower slave at Mount Vernon, and together they had a daughter named Maria Carter, who ultimately married Charles Syphax here at the Arlington estate in 1821. It's interesting that they both grew up here. Charles, I think, as a young man, had an affinity to watch Maria grow up, who probably worked here at the house when she became of age. Interestingly enough, George Washington Parke Custis allowed the couple to actually marry here at the house in the parlor, which is unheard of with regard to a slave family that is actually owned